Yo, hey, welcome to the Boomer Crew. This is Ray. We are here. We got Ricky here with us too. And we want to thank God for that. But also, we want to thank Gossy Pine for being our sponsor here. Gossy Pine socks. Everybody got their Gossy Pine socks. You were chilling with them today. Oh, there we go. He's still got the same color on he had last week. Golly, change them, Victor. Wash them.
They're the same ones.
Yeah, they are washed, you idiot. Can't you see they're clean?
They're clean. All right, cool. So thanks, Gossy Pine, for being our sponsor. If you guys want to go and get 15% off, a whopping 15% off discount, just go to gossypine.com, put in the Boomer Crew as a coupon code, and you will get a break on your first pair of socks with Gossy Pine. Right on.
That's a good discount too, man.
It is a good discount, man. It's a good discount. One day we'll have the owner on.
Usually you see like 5 or 10.
Right now he's moving and shaking. I just spilled on myself. But anyway, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about this portion. We're going to be talking about some side hustles, how to get a side hustle going, what you can make on side hustles. The sky's the limit. Dream big. Don't let anybody talk you out of something that you want to do that will be good for you and your family. So we're going to talk about side hustles. Of course, we got eBay Jay. We got Juan here to be able to share on eBay, and he kind of inspired me. So I started to go ahead and get some stuff on eBay, and we had 2 sales this week. I mean,
That's
some
awesome.
good profit.
Nice.
We were kind of slow in putting it up, but once we got it up, we started making some money. And I'll tell you what, there's so much ways to make money online today. So many creative ways to earn money. You can there's infopreneurs. You could be an infopreneur. You could do all kinds of things to earn some money online. Infopreneur, you never heard of that?
I haven't heard of that one.
People sell you information. They'll sell you information for money, how to do something online.
Yeah.
People make big money doing that. Why? You never saw that, Vic?
I heard of infomercial, yeah, but not an infopreneur. What did you say?
Infopreneurs. It's a real thing.
Yep.
It's a real thing. You need to catch up because that's what's happening right now. Kids are making stupid amount of money online.
Yeah, they are.
Stupid amounts. I mean, I know kids who are doing over 100 grand.
Oh,
and some people making 25 grand a month.
I don't, there's a lot of people out there even selling the eBay courses and stuff like that.
Right.
Which there's some good stuff in there, but that stuff you could either buy the course, it's a shortcut kind of, if you listen to what they're selling or whatever. A lot of the information is not free, but you just got to look for it. You got to pay attention and look. There's a lot of information out there. You just got to listen and, weed through the bad stuff too, though. So,
right. Well, there's always fluff in a lot of these courses online. I think there's huh? You're going to say something. Just say it. You're going to interrupt me. I just say it.
See those words, to me, they mean different things.
Yeah, exactly. What did you call your vernacular is a little different?
My vernacular.
You need binoculars.
You solemnly swear? No, but I know all the words.
Exactly. So one of the things is that, I mean, they're making money off of information. They're selling information. Classrooms are big right now. You go to Udemy, you go to Webinar Jam, all these other places, they're actually selling information of what somebody else did, and they're giving you that information. And they're putting all kinds of price tags on it. But one of the best, I think, is to be one-on-one with the guy who's actually doing it, to look over their shoulder. That way you learn their business model. A lot of times you don't know the business model of something. You want to know that, not just the how-to, because the business model is the thing that's making the money. So that's a little tip. And believe me, I've bought a lot of courses. I went through a lot of gurus. I went through some good mentors, no lie. But at the same time, there's a lot of fluff and a lot of things that you'll find online. But there is some good information that really, really works. And that's the stuff you want to stick with and actually do. So, and you guys got to build good habits. So
how would you recognize that?
How would you recognize? That's a great question. Number one, just asking questions. Is this all? Are you going to upsell me? Is there about 4 or 5 upsells after I buy this product? They may start at
what direction you want to go in, and then from there.
Well, that's a good question too. So a lot of it is, a lot of guys are just thinking they're going to make money online overnight. And a lot of times there's times you can. Okay. But when you start looking for information, you want to know, number one, is there upsells? Is there more to this than just in this course? Are you going to, do I need to know X, I'm going to spend 197 with you, to learn how to do it. And then is there another upsell for 399 and then another one for 999, another one for 1,000?
So what's the most you ever made on one of these courses?
The most I've ever made on courses, which probably about, I did 10,000 in a day. Twice. I did 2 days. 2 days. One day I made 10,000. Another day I made 10,000.
Nice.
Yeah.
I would have retired.
Huh? You ain't gonna retire on no 20 grand.
Yeah, I think for me, like on eBay, I sell a lot of one-off. So it's not, I do have some replenishables where you buy, where I might get lucky enough and I'll buy like 100 of an item. And if you get at the right price and it sells, yeah, you'll make money on that. But the trick is to find 50 or 100 more of those same items. That's when you really start making money. And that's what you got to look for. You just got to look, you got to make connections and,
Yeah, you remember those, back in the day, when Nike came out with the cross trainer?
Yeah.
And then they went away from it, and then they had them individual.
Yeah.
Instead of making a cross trainer to where it was an all-in-one gym shoe,
Yeah. Go ahead.
Then they went specifically for running, specifically for working out and all that. Man, I love them cross trainers, man. Anytime they got on sale. If I was able to buy like 3 or 4 of them, man.
Well, but that's the thing.
I just stashed them.
You like that brand. You like that shoe. Now there's somebody on eBay that has that shoe. And if you look for that certain brand or that certain shoe that you like, people are like that. I look forward to customers like that are looking for that specific shoe. So that's what I always think of when I see a shoe out there that's like 10 years old, that has a little bit of wear.
But what I'm saying is that you'll have people like that. You know what I mean? They'll come across a product or service or what, and they're like, damn, this is awesome, and they'll just, try to stock up on it, and, and like you said, turn around. But that's how I was. Like when I came across something that I really liked, I'd buy a whole bunch of them and just put them up. And as they wore out, I'd throw on another pair, but then they stopped making them.
Yeah.
Because I think they weren't as narrow, because I'm flat-footed. Those cross trainers weren't real.
And I used to pick up like, I can't think of what's the pumpkin spice or whatever.
The candles or
that
what?
flavor, the pumpkin spice flavors. You got
big time. It's big time around
like the
around
fall.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So I picked up a bunch of pumpkin spice cereal and oatmeal and all that kind of stuff. I used the coupons, I used the discounts, and then I sold it on eBay because people apparently couldn't get it in Alaska or
right
certain parts of whatever. So I would just sell cereal.
Shipping, but
well, I would count that in there. They would have to pay for shipping,
They pay for shipping, yeah. That's a beautiful thing.
Amount of money for shipping to Alaska? Damn.
No, you would think so, but it's the same. If they pay for it, they pay for it.
Yeah. Plus, they want it. That's the cool thing. There's things we want. We got to have this one thing or that thing, and we'll pay for it.
Yeah.
And that's the cool thing about having your own store, is to be able to have that drive.
But I also think there's a way of I think being an eBay seller or reseller, we think a little differently. So if I want something, I'll figure out how to get it either for free, which I usually try to get anything for free.
That's the way to go. Yeah.
Or as cheap as I can get it. It just makes me a better consumer, because you're just not going to get some just because I want it. I'm not going to get it.
Right.
So
well, you're looking at a different point.
What was that?
Oh, yes, I am.
That's like when I was working out west, working at this chemical company, and me and some buddies I brought from South Chicago, young dudes, you know. So I told them, hey man, there's a lot of jobs out there in the suburbs, man. At one time I went in there, they had kids. The only adult in the McDonald's was the manager. The rest were all kids, because they needed to fill these jobs, and there were not enough people, you know, to fill those jobs, you know.
Right.
So it's like I told him, hey, you know, come over here. So I would go shopping and stuff, and right with those cross trainers. Well, what are you gonna do? I said, going shopping. All right, let's go. And I say, all right. So I go there, and they're like, oh, here we go again, the great shoe hunt. I told him, I said, I work too hard for my money just to give it up like that.
Well, somebody wants to be an addition to the
the Boomer crew.
Hey,
you got beefcakes over here. Female.
Where's Victor?
He's
know.
there. He's right there.
He's my favorite person to talk shit to. Have fun.
It's actually really current news. Mercari is actually doing local deliveries through Uber, or not Uber,
DoorDash
or Uber. I think it's actually Uber. So locally, I could buy something from somebody else, pay for it on the app, and Uber will go pick it up from that person and take it to your house locally.
Very cool. So if any of you guys out there right now on YouTube are looking for, you boomers, you baby boomers, trying to figure out how to make some extra income, we'll go ahead and throw some of them links down below. That way you can go ahead